We are live. Okay. We are currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right. But yeah,
Yeah.
how's the weather where you at, Justin?
It's actually pretty good today. It's probably about 70 degrees, like normal, but it started to be kind of cold in the morning.
Then warm up throughout the day.
Will
Yeah.
constitute about 60, cold is 60, and then it levels back out to where it is. 60, 70, 74.
That's like the perfect weather, bro. Let's see. Going live. Hey man, peep the mic 8-bit. You see his mic, huh, bro? He got the
bro. He got the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah, bro.
The WrestleMania mic.
He got the WrestleMania mic, bro. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let it descend from the heavens.
Yeah, when it descend from the
that's how you know to the stage. Look at the beast.
They grab it like this. They grab it from the top, like yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys. And
that's the mic when you grab it like this.
Like
you don't hold the mic. That's the graceful mic. He got the graceful mic.
Now coming to the stage.
Yeah.
Weighing in at 238 pounds, solid mass, from parts unknown, the Undertaker.
Be like, when did that microphone come up? Pull it up, man.
Pull up. You gotta see.
Pull it up, dog. We only bring it on the 15th of the month. Bring it up. That microphone get paid. Like, this man got that mic sitting in a treasure box. Like,
if anyone cares to know what this actual mic's name is, it's a Shure 55.
8-bit. That's the kind of mic you.
A lot of
I got the Shure. I got the Shure SM7.
A lot of famous people have used this mic, so maybe I'm tapping into you a little bit. I don't want to tell you secrets then if you got this mic 8-bit, but I want people to know if you're using this mic, you're special.
Hey, I don't have that one. I have the Shure SM7B. I have the Thriller microphone.
Yeah, the Thriller mic.
Like Michael Jackson used this for Thriller.
Hey, appreciate that, David Williams, for the like on Facebook, bro. We're in a precast with the homie Justin Rabun and 8-bit of fun.
Let me go ahead.
We're in a precast. We'll be going live in about 7 minutes, give or take. Let y'all boys follow in.
And remember, count your days, Facebook.
Yeah.
Count your days.
Oh, man. I'm lobbying. I'm lobbying right now. I think we can work out a deal.
The Facebook
deal. Work out a deal.
Yield that. Hey, yeah. Justin's one of our faithful Facebook people.
Like, yo, man, look, you can't make no money off Facebook.
Yeah, Justin was like, I understand that,
right.
But
non-proprietary. I get it.
Like we can run a commercial.
People like me, like, okay, just so y'all understand, I work for DOD, and I cannot follow this broadcast, which I love. I love this broadcast now. I can't follow it in the office on Twitch. Twitch is blocked. So I can only follow it on Facebook.
My Facebook.
That's an IT person that did that shit.
That's an IT person that did that. Twitch, bro. That's very.
That's specific.
That's very specific.
I'm an IT person, so
right.
That was the IT person did that one, bro. That was they got it. It was like, you know what?
Aunt Marshall, what's good, dog? Hey, what's good? Aunt?
Oh yeah. 318.
318.
Yeah.
I got the homie Justin in the building today. Aunt, what's good, dog? Hey man, shout out to all my Twitch peeps. Yesterday, y'all showed your boy some love on the 1-year Twitch anniversary. We played some good old wrestling.
Hey, bro, I was in there just lurking. I had to go outside and defrost my car.
Oh, nah, you good, bro. Well, I was getting my ass whooped most of the time, bro.
You was fighting the king?
The king,
like,
bro.
I was like, why are you fighting the king in like an underground match? Why? Why is there a chair in the ring?
Bro, it was just all over the place, bro.
Then it was on BCW. I was like, what is this?
Hey, appreciate the like on Facebook, Jay Hill. I got my original roommate, Justin Rabun, here, and then I got my other roommate after Justin went and joined the military. My other roommate, Jay Hill, in the building. What's good, bro? I got my two roommates.
Oh man, I remember Jay Hill. That's what's up, man.
Jay Hill's a cool guy, man. He's still doing big things in the Navy. I'm sorry, not the Navy, the Air Force. Sorry, bro.
Boy, about to get snatched.
I'm about to get snatched up, bro. Kobeezy, what's good, bro?
Kobeezy, you know what it is.
Jay Hill say he's living life, bro. That's what's up, man.
I don't know who any of these people are.
My boy Jay Hill, dog. What's good? Today, tomorrow, yesterday, the day before that, and forever. What's good?
Man, she ended up cooking lemon cake.
Okay, Myra. Okay, some lemon cake.
We'll come over
and get a piece.
I don't eat lemon. like,
bruh.
Like, I don't eat lemon. The disrespect.
Am I coming in a little too hot, 8-bit? How am I sounding?
No, you sound good, bro.
All right.
Kobeezy, sound check. What you think?
How am I sounding?
That one was a little hot. That one was a little hot.
Yeah, see, sometimes I might come a little close to the mic, so am I a little how I'm sounding now?
Good. It didn't clip. It didn't clip.
All right, just in case I come over, I might come a little close to the mic. I want to make sure.
Yeah,
because whenever I'm on Twitch, they say I'm too low. And then whenever I come on here to do the podcast, it's like I'm, blowing the speakers out.
We also might have to go in XSplits and like raise your voice just in the XSplits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of XSplits, I don't even think I'm using XSplits right now.
Oh, you ain't using, man. You got to use XSplits, bro. You got to use XSplits.
Yeah, bro. I gotta have when people hop in, I gotta have all the confetti and stuff fly all over the screen.
Yeah, bro. Because I got the clout cam ready. I'm dirty as hell. Let's see. GoPro camera. Look at the dirty ass one. Look at the bottle of water I just finished. Trash. MacBook in the background. MacBook in the background. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Look like I just.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that man got the command center.
Bro, if I could just turn this into my workstation, I'll be good.
Original members of Gundam.
Gundam what? we Gundam it? We
Gundam. Just know about that Gundam? Yeah.
I seen them in stream. I was like, all right, bro. I see you, fam. I love the vision. Go back to podcast view.
There we go.
Like I gotta be man, I gotta do some Gundam stuff, bro. I wanted to go outside and take pictures with my Gundams, but I was like, oh, all y'all dirty as hell. I cannot sing. I was like, y'all dusty. My Gundams look extra dusty sitting in that box. But they might as well just cancel work for the rest of the week. I'll be happy with that.
They just need to go on here where they going, bro.
Hey, it's 2 days of work. Who gonna come? Who really gonna be working these next 2 days? Nobody remember what they doing. Nobody remember what they doing. Like, I'm gonna come to her and be like, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't remember anything. I can make a snow Gundam. You mean an ice Gundam, Kobeezy? It was straight ice. They There was no love in that snow the last 2 days.
You should be able to see chat too, huh, Justin? You should see all the comments coming through. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Having trouble connecting.
For those that don't know, Justin, our guest today, he was my roommate in college, and that's how we met.
My roommate in college is currently in jail.
Damn.
The last
hate to see
last comment I saw was Josh. And he
says, J Hill? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he says, happy to see y'all. It's good to see you doing well too, Josh.
And the homie Josh came through. Hell handled the great offender. All right, we got less than 60 seconds. We're gonna get this thing started. I appreciate everybody coming through, hanging out with your boy. We just living life. We just, three young brothers just want to have fun.
Young.
Hey man, I talked to a 62-year-old man today. He called me young man.
I don't think he had a choice. A choice.
Hey Justin, you see this, huh? Look at this. Does Justin stream too? Hopefully soon, bro. Me and A been working on it.
Hey, bro, nobody listen to me. You know what? If anybody starts streaming, I just want 10% off the top. Like, just give me 10% off the top. Like, once you blow up, just be like, hey, look, bro, 10% off top. I'll be a stream manager. That's what I want. That's the end game for me. Stream manager. Get a whole bunch of people.
Proud of you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Holy Cross holding it down. I see you, big dog.
Yeah, Holy Cross. I'm a part of that by proxy now.
Yeah.
My school was bought by Holy Cross.
Bruh.
My school was bought by Holy Cross. Let's go. You hate to see it.
Cobalt said, when I start streaming, 10% of the world is a lot.
Hey, bro. You know what, Kobe? Give me one of them unclaimed islands. That's all I want. One of them unclaimed islands. Drop some electricity on there, and I'm good, bro. Electricity and internet. I'm gonna make Tracy Island from Thunderbirds.
All right, boys, we're gonna go ahead and get the podcast started, and then we're gonna get into the festivities and have some fun.
Yeah.
All right, y'all already know what the deal is. We're gonna go ahead and get what you said, Hellhander? If I start streaming, I'll give you 10% of the offenses. All right, bro. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all after the intro. After the lit intro.
We need a beast, I got you. Let's go. I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, yeah. Talk sports and I'm in the game. Joe man, they know my name. I'm going hard, and I'm to the right like LeBron James. I'ma do it big, I'ma score hard. Play it big and I'ma take the charge. Poker face, and I'ma pull your card. Bird for playing like a Heinz-Ward. I'ma block your side like my tumbo. Hall of Fame, I go T.O. Can I get that Stone Cold? The hell yeah, like Stone Cold. I'm in the game and I will never lose. Defense is straight, give 'em the blues. Shake a man and I cross him over. When I shake the defense straight out the shoe. They call me Kyrie, no James. I do my damn thing. When it comes to this sports rap, I got this. I'm in the game and I want the throne and I want the ring. Got the city, I am the king. When it comes to this sports stats, you better ask for me. They know my name. I go hard, I go hard. 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 I go hard, I go hard.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the 6th episode of Ziggy's Epic Podcast. What's this in my chin? See, this is the thing when if anybody out there with beards, there we go. Man, this is like Velcro, bro. Stuff just gets stuck to it, bro. Anyway, what's going on, man? Hey, that was the bonus episode. That's extra content. That's DLC, Hellhander. But what's going on, y'all? I have a special treat for you all today. My longtime friend from college, Justin Rabun, is going to be joining us today. So this is going to be a very special episode for me. It's in your title. You know what? This is my 6th episode. I'm offended that you corrected me, Hellhander. You're right. I'm just... That's so many episodes, bruh. I get confused. But yeah, so Justin Rabun, little quick introduction on Justin Rabun, our guest today. He was my roommate in college, and we immediately, became good friends. Laughing, Hellhander. And one thing that really compelled me to him was that he started playing the guitar. I remember when he first got the guitar and he started playing, he just self-taught, just kind of kept playing. Then eventually, the dude got really, really good. And fast forward to 2021, this was 2006. So fast forward to 2011, and the dude is doing it big. He's no longer in Louisiana, though, but he's now in Hawaii. So, yeah, he's been doing big things out there as well. But before we get into a further introduction of Justin Rabun, we're going to introduce our co-host, our boy, our brother, 8-Bit. Let's welcome 8-Bit to the podcast.
Show me a move.
Challenger, not in my caliber, bitch, you weak as radish, what are you saying? Feeling spectacular, I can lay spatula, sugar rockin' high, I come with the hands. Zatch bell popping open the book, quarter from the basket, how niggas get shook. Feel like a Mitachi, get stuck in my look. Full walls, how a nigga get cooked. Carries clothes, watching how I get sauce. She play with the Pokeball, watch it evolve. I'm taking the car while I'm up in the jaws. A nigga get mad that I'm up in the jaws.
Hey, welcome, dog. What's good?
What's good, man? How's it going, man? I'm doing good, bro. Just living my life, bro. Shuffling cards.
Hey, just chilling, bro. Living life, man. It's gonna be a pretty cool episode today. You're gonna learn a little bit about my lost. You know how Mario has like the lost levels, like stuff that just got. You're gonna kind of know what happened when you first met me in high school, and then like in between the 2 to 3 year in between when we got reconnected.
The gap.
Like, the gap, yeah.
The gap years.
With that being said, man, welcome my brother, my old college roommate, Justin Rabun.
Just start it out.
That's all y'all get for now. Y'all ain't getting the whole thing. What's good, Justin? Welcome to the podcast, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. It's nice to be here.
Aloha.
Aloha. My boy live from Hawaii. How you doing, bro?
It's nice to be here with you guys and connecting over the internet, enjoying technology in this aspect. It's a good thing.
Hey, bro, it is a pleasure to have a musician here, and just so you know, Twitch loves musicians. Everybody loves music on Twitch,
for real.
Especially copyright-free music. You can't get that anywhere else right now.
He making his own.
So you just make your own music, bro. We love to see it here on Twitch. So it's good to have a musician on board for this journey that we are taking. So I'm Zig. This is like how it was for me last week. This is your time. You go ahead, man.
No, we're just gonna be vibing, bro. It's kind of like double dutch. You kind of you jump in whenever you feel, jump in when you feel safe. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, bro. Myra says, is he really in Hawaii? I always wanted to go there. Yes, Myra. There's no inside jokes or nothing. He is legit in Hawaii.
What island are you on so she know it's real?
Oahu.
See, Myra, he knows that you don't even read about that in books, so it's real.
This man's legit in Hawaii.
So Oahu is the most populated island. If you come to visit, you probably want to come here for things like people go to Honolulu and people go to North Shore. You know, since I'm doing music, of course, you know, there's Jack Johnson on there on North Shore. And there's J Bug got his start out there in town and stuff like that. So, yeah. And there's Hickam Air Force Base and Fort Shafter and all these places in between. But it's a nice place to visit. It's a really cool thing when you can take a 3-hour trip and see cities, see country, and all of that in between.
Correct. Hey, someone one of our followers, Cobalt Hawk, wants to ask you, Justin. He said, "Did you get snow over there? If not, he'll be there tomorrow."
Of course, I didn't get snow. I don't think it's ever snowed here.
That is a good question. Has it ever snowed in Hawaii?
What the history would say, but it's never snowed here. So.
Many moons ago, and there was snow.
So, Facebook, I just want to let y'all know before we get into the meat and potatoes of this pay-per-view content with Justin Rabun, I just wanted to let y'all know that if y'all want to catch the rest of this interview, please follow myself and 8-Bit on twitch.tv at Ziggy the Beast and at 8-Bit of Fun. So with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Or you can, if you opt not to do that, you can watch this back on YouTube at ZTB TV Podcast and Gaming. And with that being said, Facebook, I'll see y'all next week.
That man good Facebook 30 minutes. Your Facebook 30 minutes.
Maybe if this was just me and 8-Bit, cool. But if we got special guests on, you gotta pay for that, bro. We got Justin Rabun on, bro. We can't just be giving that away for free, dog.
Not with the royalty free music.
Yeah, and you got music and stuff on here, bro. Facebook, nah. Y'all Facebook gotta earn it.
Okay, because he's in Hawaii, how much contact do you have with spam? Like, is it really as big as people say it is? Where they be like, yeah, spam is the shit in Hawaii.
Like spam. Okay, so spam is like right down the street at Safeway. So I don't know.
Okay, it's not that important, and then I give up. I don't know who keep telling these lies. Like, yeah, spam is just so hot in Hawaii. I'm like
it's legit.
It's hot. Yeah. Like you can get it at McDonald's. You can get it at
McDonald's.
Your favorite eateries like that. Today I just drove up and I saw a sign that said local eats or whatever. And it said it's 24 hours, and you could get that with your breakfast. You could get a spam,
and
eggs and rice. And rice is very big here for another reason. But I don't know. Especially practitioners of your channel who enjoy anime. I don't know if they might appreciate too much commentary on that.
All right.
Oh man, they love that, dog. Anytime you bring that up, it's a good time.
It's on site. It's on site. You mentioned anime. It's on site. Like, yo, what? Where? Let's go.
So Justin, for those that for those that
love of it here.
Oh, that's true. So for those that don't know you, Justin, I know you 8-Bit, know you a little bit, but who are you? Like, who is Justin Rabun? Like, for the people that don't know who you are, explain yourself to people, like how you're wired, who are you?
Oh, okay. All right, so I am Justin Raven. I'm from North Louisiana. These guys, obviously, they're from South Louisiana. We in North Louisiana, we love South Louisianans. We love New Orleans. We love Baton Rouge and Creole country for sure. The 3-7 territory, you know, that's where folks like I kind of come from. So we love the whole state. And that being said, you know, I attended Louisiana Tech University with Ziggy the Beast, my bro. And he was my second roommate after I had the wanker.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. The wanker.
The wanker, bro.
And
I don't even want to know what that is. That sounds hard.
Ziggy and I have another personal connection that I'm not sure that is appropriate for this channel.
I don't think the world is ready.
It's
for
more
that
of a
right
family connection. Another family connection.
True.
You know, but this guy has pretty much been my brother through the years. He's a veteran. I'm a veteran. You know, I don't know 8-bit personally, but I've enjoyed Sharky. Sharky kind of kept me going a little bit when I was in Afghanistan. So,
bro, you posted something on
cool
every Sharky video.
Full circle. It's kind of dope.
Full circle. I told you, 8-bit.
You posted something on every Sharky video. Like every video, you was the first person to comment. I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but he is thoroughly enjoying these videos.
Yeah, because that's what I do. I like and I support. Just like S. Dot said the other weekend. You know, you have a lot of brothers and sisters who try to tear each other down, but I'm not one of them. You know, you have a lot of brothers and sisters that say like, "Hey, when you get your stuff started, I'm gonna be there," and you know, kind of promote and enhance what you got going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me. That's who I am.
Bet, love it.
Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. Hey, I forgot about that. He been finding stuff since the Sharky days, brother.
They were hidden files.
Hey, Sharky was pretty much 8-bit practicing improv. For those that those that didn't know the reason why he did those Sharky videos, like, what is he doing? He just kind of like rambling. It's like, nah, he just practicing improv.
I had to learn how to speak quickly and make stuff up on the very fly. So it was like, I can't edit, so let's just learn improv. Go with the flow.
Pretty much, man. So
I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope, hey, babe. Like low key. I thought it was dope. And I thought it was you operating in and of yourself, and I never seen anybody do anything like that with the graphics and the voice behind it. And it was fun and it was fresh, so I enjoyed it. So you might be looking back at that like, oh man, that was kind of whack or whatever. But no, not to me, man. That was funny to me. Like,
hey, if I could get that face rig back up, we might be able to work with something.
That goes to show you, bro. You don't know who, when you know, for those that want to get into content creation or whoever's listening back on this episode, whenever you listen back on it, you never know who is watching. This is a key right here. You don't know who watches your content. You might say, "Oh, I only got one person in chat right now." You never know. Like Justin said, he was in Afghanistan deployed watching 8-bit's old YouTube videos, and that helped him get laughs in and different things, you know, during a time in his life when he was away from family and friends and everything. So you never know who's watching. That's like key one to this episode.
Like Angry Joe watching and stealing my videos
like that's another side of the coin too. Like, hey, this guy's funny, yoink. Hey, but you know, I don't want to get into that kind of context because you know they've been doing it since way back with Lil Richie and you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine. I did it first.
Praise Elvis.
Yeah. So that's a whole. They see us do stuff, bro, and then
community choice. Everybody gets something.
But yeah, Justin. So, how was college? Like, what? I guess from college to joining the army, what made you make the switch from? Okay, I'm in college. I think if I remember, you were doing graphic design work and learning how to be a graphic designer, and then, like you said, you know what? Like, so I'm gonna go be in the military.
Okay, so I was in school and I was working for my father at Supermart. I know you remember Supermart.
I remember that, bro. We worked
Miss
there.
Kitty.
Miss Kitty.
Yeah. And Mr. Harry. So I was working there and I was like, man, I just got a raise from 515 to 575. Like, this is awful. I was out there peddling pizzas. I was out there. I was out there writing tickets. Remember, but I wasn't writing them.
I forgot about that.
You know,
hey,
I had a good friend, Haley.
When you finish with this one, you gotta tell them bro. All right, so after you tell them this story, you gotta tell them the ticket story, bro.
This man was wait.
Oh, okay,
right. I'm very curious now.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, I was out there. You feel me? I was out there peddling pizzas. I was out there, you know, writing the tickets. But I started to kind of have a lot of friends around the campus and stuff like that. I start to meet people, and tech is a friendly place. Like, it's not like how the world is now, like where you go places and people standoffish and they just like discount you and stuff. Like, tech was a super friendly place. So
it really was. I give it that.
Yeah. So I started to meet a lot of people, and they'd be like, "Nah, don't write this person up. Don't write that person up." And Brent had trained me. This dude named Brent, and he was like, basically, I don't want to put him out like that, but nah, fuck it. He was hiding behind trees. He was in his own covert operation, doing things, basically using CIA-like tactics to get these numbers for these guys.
Wait, what kind of tickets were you writing?
So parking tickets on campus.
So this dude was the solid snake of parking tickets.
Yeah. So he was like,
I might lose my clearance after this one, but I will tell you on the record. All right, now y'all might have to give me a job, but on the record. So this is what I did with my friend Kaylee Wascom, who I'm still friends with on Facebook. You can research this and talk to her as well. But Kaylee used to ride me around town, and I used to ride up the Grambling students because I knew that they would never come to Louisiana Tech's campus to have to pay those tickets. These weren't real fucking tickets. Well, I don't know what was wrong with the system, but we were right there. And I would meet my quota and go hang out with your boy Ziggy the Beast.
Yup, he would.
One day, man came down on me. You know, Mickey, he found out my scheme. Mickey, that's a weird. This isn't racist here. I know this is Black podcast, and I'm saying Mickey.
His name really is Mickey.
But
and he had a big
Mickey, the patties, Mickey. Yeah, okay, that's not. I don't want to be racist, Anyway, so
that
he
means you
came
about to
down
say
on me.
extra
Let's
racist.
just say he was an officer that he had a long nose and he had a big old like mole pimple on his nose, like on the side.
And he was not looking very Cajun,
Yeah.
but he was looking very just white. And Mickey was like, I see what you're doing here.
He knocked on.
And that
Remember, he
was
knocked
the
on
end.
our. He knocked on the door in my dorm. He
That
knocked
was
on the
the
door.
end of that venture. It was
How
the
he knew
end
he
of
was
that
in my
venture.
room? Yeah.
It was the end of that venture. That was it.
Yeah, that was so. Long story short,
then I still was peddling pizzas. I still was working for my father. So I was like, nah, man, I'm working for too many people. I had joined a fraternity at the time.
Oh Lord.
I was like, yeah, I was just like, it's just too much going on outside of school. I can join the army and kind of circumvent some of these masters. Have like just narrow the shit down, you know.
True. That's a good point. And it ended up working out. So yeah, long story short, for those that are just jumping in, both myself and Justin were ticket writers at Louisiana Tech. We wrote parking tickets, and we would go to different restaurants or go off campus to write up tickets. We pretty much to write a ticket. All you had to do was get a all you had to do is get the license plate, and then that was it. So we'll drive around town and write up, just like, okay, we get this person.
Did I teach you the game, Ziggy?
Yeah,
Did
bro,
I teach you?
We was all there, bro, doing it.
Y'all are horrible.
We was really doing it.
But the thing was, here's the kicker though. You had to be a student at Louisiana Tech for you to even have to pay the ticket. It wasn't like tickets for like the parish or anything like that.
Exactly.
This is just campus.
Exactly.
This is just
it's
campus.
not real ticket.
It's not real
So
ticket.
by me, this is the genius of this plot. So by me writing up random fucking people that I said were parked on campus in an illegal space, I knew that those people would never have to pay a ticket. Those people would never have to, they would never have to have that reckoning.
Right. They'll never have to worry about their account being put on hold and can't sign up for the next class because they got a $80 ticket.
The man stayed off of my back, and I stayed off of my people's back.
That man didn't have a radar. He was the radar.
Yeah, man, that was a fun time, bro. That was a good time. So after that, we have you in the military. So how was your time in the military? Whatever you can talk about. I know some things you can't talk about, but how as I guess in the umbrella, how do you sum up your time in the military? Was it you look back on it as a good thing, or what did you take away from it?
I really enjoyed my time in the military.
Mm-hmm. What are some things that you were able to take away from it, like life lessons, people you met, different things like that you bring into your everyday life now? Did we lose Raven?
Hey,
it's all good, big dog.
Hey, he just got a refresh. He's got a refresh. It's that Honolulu connection.
It's the Honolulu connection. So for those that are just jumping in, I guess Justin Rabun, he is in Hawaii, and in the apartment complex that he's in, the internet is a little choppy. So we're trying to do the best we can with the episode. So I appreciate y'all for working with us on that. But yeah, man.
It's the Kuliki Lie for me. It's the Kuliki Lie for me.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, it's funny, bro. Like the people that you we always talk about, man. Like it's funny how people get connected. You know,
yeah, because you never said you was out there writing tickets.
Yeah, but I forget. It's like certain things you just forget about, bro.
That's how bad the job was. Zig was like, out of all my jobs, I don't want to mention I wrote parking tickets.
Well, part of it was because we didn't really do the job like we were supposed to. We was creating AFG.
Illegal.
We're just making up numbers like AFG 3815, like
until that one person actually come there and was like, yeah, man, I got a hold on my account and I just got here. How? I just got it. Yeah, man, you got a 4-year-old parking ticket. I just bought the card. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. You're on file. You got to appeal it. It's 4 years old. Hey, man, how long you been scouting?
Yeah, it's one of those things, bro. Like with these college stories and different things like that, bro. It's funny looking back at the shit we used to do back in like 2006, 2007, and then fast forward to 2021. Like, yeah, bro, we used to literally go to Burger King, you know, make an order, and then sit in the car. And as we sitting in the car, we just like
y'all was right now. This man was the snitch. This man was the snitch.
Oh wait, hold up. He had a tech card on it. Take that off. Oh yeah. Oh, he grambling. He's not gonna go to tech. So the way that the ticketing system worked is you had to be a student for
to actually fine. For the fine to actually come.
Yeah, so like if my parent, like just say if your parents came to drop you off and they got a ticket, it's like okay, like my car isn't registered here, so
yeah. That's horrible.
So we found the finesse. Who was like, okay, we met our quota, but no one got in trouble either at the same time.
True.
But then when they started saying like we writing all these tickets and
nobody paying.
That's when you think of a genius plan, but don't think it all the way through.
It was the freshman for me.
It was being a freshman for me. You know, you're away from the parents. You got all this freedom.
And you just trying to make ends meet.
Just trying to make ends meet. And what he was talking about, like peddling pizzas and working for his dad. So his dad worked at as a gas station. They sold pizzas and we were pretty much janitors, myself and Justin. So we would come in and we would sweep, change all the trash cans out, change all the, you know, when people go to these gas stations and just piss all on the walls and everything like that, like we would be the one cleaning that shit up, you know what I'm saying? So like
literal shit.
I used to be a janitor, so I really worked from the ground to being like a business owner now. So it's like I know from working, you know, as the lowest of the lows to, you know, doing what I'm doing now. So that's why I never look down on anybody depending on what they're doing, because you don't know what they got going on and how they, you know, you don't know why that person is
doing their job,
is doing that thing. Sometimes people like, hey man, I'm a musician, so I'm just trying to do this until, you know, something kick off, or
the minute this mixtape go through.
See, that's what I'm saying. So even people that say they full-time streamers, hey, you know, these are people that are betting on themselves. I definitely understand it. I definitely get it. I don't advise people do it, but
hey man, that is a hard job. Like
hard.
Being a full-time streamer, like if you was a full-time streamer, the amount of content you gotta make every day is
what I'm saying.
Like you can't really take a vacation. Your vacation has to be content related.
Right.
Because if you're not streaming, you literally making zero money. You have to have that repetition of income. And that's why I was like, I don't think I would ever stop a job to be a streamer. Now, being partner and having fun and all that stuff, yeah, but
even partner, I'd probably still be working or doing something.
Yes.
on the side, yeah.
Because I don't have a college education, so it's not like, oh well, you know, you can fall back on this. Be like, no, wherever someone takes my undiplomaed self, I have to stay there. Or until something else comes up where I either get more job. Like the only thing that saved me was work experience. And that's the trade-off for like, oh, you didn't go to college. How much work experience do you have? And work experience is the only thing that really saved me. Other than that, I would have failed. AB is right.
This sounds like a good dream, playing games for a living. But you got to have. Now, that's not even just for streaming. In real life, even if you are working a 9-to-5, I always believe that everyone that's listening to this podcast right now, even if you're watching the replay on YouTube, everyone should always have multiple streams of income. I don't care if you're investing in the stock market. I don't care if you doing whatever you got to do. If you have a skill that you make money on the side, never put all your eggs in just one 9-to-5 basket, because that business is going to always look out for themselves at the end of the day. And at the snap of a finger, you on the unemployment line. You know what I'm saying? So
I've been there. 11 years retail. And on my vacation, I just get a phone call that say, I was fired through a phone call.
That's right. You was on vacation. You was at a convention.
I was at MechaCon, and we just checked into the hotel. Now, the shitty part was, I got to do a whole video for y'all on this too.
This had to be a whole
about it. Yeah, I can finally talk about it because my year is up, where I can actually talk about how I got fired. But long story short, I got fired on vacation. And then I was told, you got to come back. You got to come back and finish your job.
And train your replacement.
Yes. So I was like, the sad part was we went to the store to pick up some cables.
You came in there before, because I was there. You came in there and to get stuff and be like, all right, guys, like,
yes, like
hold together. I'm gonna be gone.
I was like, hey, look, y'all don't hold it down. When I come back, look, this is everything that I left for y'all. Here you go. We hitting the road now. We out. And this motherfucker saw me, shook my hand, and was like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to head out." Okay, cool. I just got off the phone with district, and we got some changes that we're gonna make. We'll talk about it when you get back. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, is everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. And then I sent the message letting everybody know, because it was raining. So I sent everybody a message saying, hey, we made it. We touched in. And I guess somebody went and told him, oh, he in. You can make the call now. He settled into the hotel. And then I get told, hey, man, just want to let you know they're restructuring, and your position is getting cut. So, and then I'll see you even worse when you come back.
What makes it even worse? What also, on top of you being on vacation, what were you going through at that time?
I was buying a house.
Yes,
I just bought a house. Bought a house. We wasn't in a house for a full year. We wasn't even in a house for 3 months.
I was about to say, it wasn't even a full quarter.
Like we wasn't even in a house a full 3 months. And then it was like, you lost your job. And I was like, you waited for me to go on vacation, tell me I was losing my job? Well, I wanted you to hear it from me first versus everybody else.
Yeah, I guess in that sense, they're gonna hit you up about it, and I might as well be the first to tell them before gossip spreads.
Yeah. So then we did all that, and then he pretty much told everyone, you don't have to listen to him. He's not gonna be here in 3 weeks. I had less than a month to find a new job. Like less than a month. And then they said, hey, we gonna keep you here, but it's for damn near half of your pay. I was like, excuse me? You paying me more to leave because y'all giving me a severance. So you giving me more money to leave versus staying. So at this point, why would I stay?
Mm-hmm.
I might as well leave and see what's going on in the outside world. And I found out it was, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad out there. It sucks, but you know, it's not that bad. And I don't have to deal with as much people as I had to deal with back then because it was a retail job. So it was just people everywhere. And like, I'm low-key glad I don't have to deal with that much people.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really a sucky job for doing retail for 11 years. And I was like, hey, I just need 4 more years and I'll just retire. Like, I have 4 years and I can retire.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not make it. Like, I really settled at that job and said, you know what? I'm going to just be here.
Things happen for a reason because, I mean, just like what Myra said, everything happens for a reason. And look at what's going on with those people now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a rough patch. You ask questions. You're like, why is this happening to me? Then you're like, oh, okay.
Myra just happy she got a stay-at-home husband since I work from home now.
There you go. See that?
Myra's like, yes.
It works. So what?
Wash those dishes.
So a lot of bro,
wash those dishes. Fix my food.
I like the way your elbow moves when you scrub those plates.
yeah. Laugh out loud. Not true. Zig hear me wash dishes every day. Zig hear me wash dishes.
Them, yeah, bro. I'd be like
every lunch break.
I'd be like, bro, use plastic.
I was like, she make the groceries, bro. She don't
like use paper plates.
It's bad for the environment. She says she loves turtles. I can't.
But yeah, just like what A-Bit's saying, like, you know, I just try to find some sort of a way to have multiple streams of incomes. Like for me and 8-Bit, like I have family that dabble a little bit in the stock market, but for a lot of us, we're like the first to actually be serious about the stock market and put like a lot of money into it.
Yeah, speaking of stock markets, Bitcoin is Dogecoin is
Dogecoin. So it's like it's up to us to educate ourselves, but that's what a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to take their time to educate. They want that, just do A, B, C, and D, and then you get the money for it. So it's like you got to do the research, you got to do trial and error, you got to invest, lose, and then so I know at this point I need to pull out. At this point I need to buy more. So it's those. But see, the thing is, the way that stocks work is trash. But usually when it drops, that means you buy more because eventually it's gonna go back up. So it just depends on it's really more about how you look at it.
You want more shares. This is the time to get more shares.
This is the time to get more. But also still do your research on the company, because why is it dropping? Is it dropping because the CEO stepped down because of a scandal, or is it dropping because hedge fund people boosted it and tried to flip it, or did it drop because everything on the market dropped? Did it drop? So you just got to do maybe 15 to 20 to 30 minutes of research every few days just to keep an eye on it.
Right now, Elon Musk just trying to playing games. Yeah,
he's playing games.
He's trying to get everybody who just buying Dogecoin to buy it to pull out. What's good, Mistress?
Shout out Mistress Prime.
Miller,
playing League of Legends. I appreciate you. You came and hung out with your boy yesterday for a little bit. I appreciate it.
I guess just the stock market segment.
Well, look, I mean, it's the have multiple streams of income segment. I don't care if Mara don't mind me, using her for an example. Like Mara does, what they call them? She does contracts. She does commissions. She does commissions. Just just find different ways to make extra income. And that's also a plug for Mara as well. If y'all need some work done, hit up Mara. She can put put your ideas on paper. Freelance.
Just not mine. Just not mine. My stuff
now
get
see,
my stuff
see,
get
I can't.
my stuff way on the back burner. Way on the back burner.
Now see, I can't. I can't help you on that one.
Y'all get y'all stuff before me. Y'all hire Myra so she don't have to do my stuff. That's how it works. Myra's like, well, I would, but the commissions. So the more commissions he have, the more she be like, well, I'm doing such and such work. And be like, all right, it is Cobalt. All right, it is Miller. All right, it is. So
I'm always available. Hey, she said she's available to help. So hey,
exactly, because she's doing my stuff right now. So she like, hey, I need somebody to skip the line. Paying customer, come on through.
Now I understand that too, mid boss, but also, I guess I'm gonna have to have a stock stream. So that,
hey, bro, we can do it, bro.
So what kind of stock you had? Because
not all stock are good stocks.
The stocks I like to get into are kind of like hybrid saving account stocks. Like I get dividends back on however many shares I have. So I can invest in them and be rest assured that tomorrow it's not going to dip by like 80%. So I don't, and they do have risky ones I do kind of get into, and that's almost like you might as well just go to the casino.
Yeah.
And then they got ones like your Doge coins and earlier your Bitcoins where you get ahead of it, you get in now, and then in hopes that 3-4 years from now, you make a profit off of it.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like our friend Justin was able to get back. So also just to reiterate, he's in Hawaii. The internet set up differently than us.
The infrastructure.
People. Yeah, the infrastructure set up a little different than us spoiled guys over here. Even though they're all the states too, but still.
See, that's like Alaska.
Yeah.
The
hey,
outskirts.
Justin, welcome back, big dog. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, bro.
We can hear you, bro.
All right. I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
Oh, no,
it abruptly cut out when I said military. But let me tell you about these people right here. They might have done that. We don't know.
It's all good.
Pull a plug.
It's all good, bro.
Still gotta tell you about them.
But for those that joined after Justin was disconnected, this is my longtime college roommate, Justin Rabun. Also, he is a Army veteran, such as myself, and a fellow musician. I'm not fellow musician. I can't play. But he
got a keyboard?
I got a keyboard just to play Mario music and stuff, like video game theme songs on it. He played.
Zig, don't forget to switch me and Justin.
Oh yeah, and boom.
There we go.
But so Justin, I guess where were we at?
We were talking about like the lost files. You were saying.
Oh yeah,
the amount of time like to capture the timeline in between.
Yeah, so the time. So when 8-Bit met me in high school, the time I hung out with you in college, and I kind of lost a little bit of contact with 8-Bit. This is before Facebook and everybody had cell phones and all that stuff. I would have to try to catch. You would have to try to catch friends on AIM or Yahoo Messenger and stuff like that.
MSN.
Yeah, MSN, stuff like that. But yeah, man, so we're just kind of going through our glory days, our college stories and different things like that. But yeah, Justin, man, so like we were saying, fast forward to your time so you told us about why you joined the military. Mm-hmm. And then I think now you are getting into how do you look back on the military? Do you look back at your time during the military as favorable, kind of indifferent, or
no?
So now both of us were in the military, but you were military. You did it, ate it, breathed it, slept it. I just did it once a month on weekends and during disaster situations. Then I would become full-time military and everything like that. So maybe this will be able to for us to determine like our different experiences with like certain military things and like that. So I guess I'll let you go ahead. I'll let you go first and kind of explain your experience, not experiences, but how you look back on your time in the military.
Okay. So first of all, favorable military review. If we want to,
I guess give them their Google review.
two thumbs up. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 stars because I have yet to meet my my 10 stars except my kid.
True.
I'll give him 10 stars. But
true. He's a good kid.
But yeah, no, absolutely favorable. I will say that the military afforded me with the opportunity to meet a lot of cool ass people, go a lot of places that I know from North Louisiana, from my social cast. I probably never would have even thought to go these places. Like I may have gone on a vacation or something like that, but never been at these places for a long amount of time. The people, amazing. Now, I will say with that, to as a segue down off of that, I will say there are some shitty leaders in the military. There's some people that know nothing about leadership. They've been bullied all their lives. They're losers. They've never had any friends. They don't even know what they like.
True.
And they're introduced to the notion or the concept of power, and they come in and they disencourage a lot of people from continuing their service. So just so everybody knows what my job was, I did information technology for 11 years pretty much, and the end of that 11 years I still did information technology, but I was also a recruiter, and I did it in many different aspects that I can't discuss.
Of course, right, of course,
because still, and I'm looking at it. But if anybody's thinking about joining the military out there under the sound of my voice in this podcast, I don't want you to think from a person who's never been in the military that it's not something to try, because I was told from people that had never been in the military, don't join, you're a slave, oh, you doing, all this type of stuff. People talk a lot of crap about folks that's in the military.
True.
And those are their brothers, their sisters, sometimes it's their parents. Leads kind of back to the love side of things. Like, you got to love people. But back to what we were talking about, military. Positive experience. And people that have never been there, Call of Duty, I guess, will be your.
I remember my drill sergeant say, there's no region in war. There's no I'm gonna just hide behind a rock and let my health regenerate.
The halo effect.
This is real time. There's no,
it all fades in a flicker.
Yep.
And that's rest in peace to Captain Garner.
Yep.
That was the only person that died. Is it kill or be killed? So
True.
That'll tell you a little bit more about who I am right there. True. And no knock on people that don't support wars or just have these elaborate opinions on, what it is to be a soldier.
Because they don't know, you know, so they just kind of.
fine.
But you know, someone that went multiple times into action, you know firsthand, you
Yeah.
know, about that type of stuff. So yeah,
In the actual combat.
right.
I'm not a play veteran. I'm not a toy soldier.
Right.
You know, I've been twice.
This is real life,
So
bro. Yeah.
I've seen people get blown up. I got a whole VA check to prove this thing, you know. At, and at the end of the day, I came out on the plus side. A lot of brothers and sisters that went down that road did
Correct.
not. But hey, it is what it is. You know what you sign up for. You
That's
know
true too. That's another
exactly.
thing. If that's another teachable point right there. You know what you signed up for. That's
Yeah.
you sign up, and that's really something that people can take for with anything. You know, whatever you sign up for, make sure you
Read the
do it,
dotted line.
and make sure you read the dotted line. Yeah, and you hold yourself accountable. You know, and just give it your all, like what Justin's saying.
There's a lot of there. I will say this too, off of that, a lot of times people are quick to place blame on someone else.
True.
But what decisions did you make? You know,
True.
I don't think that's what we think about enough in any walk of life. And until people start doing that, then they'll continue blaming this experience, that experience. It's either
That's true.
win or learn, no losses. I heard that in a rap song.
Win or learn.
Win or learn, no losses. As long as you live and you got the opportunity to do better or to teach better, to preach better, better yourself. But yeah. I had a pleasant time in the military. I thought it was
Awesome.
wonderful. I did have bad leaders, but I'm in the civilian sector right now, making double what I was making in the military.
Awesome.
And it's the same thing. I'll assure you, it's the absolutely same thing.
Hey man, well, I know I was in, but just appreciate your service. I know it's like the blanket statement that we.
No, I thank you
go
for
at, but
yours
yeah,
too, bro. I've always admired that about you.
Yeah, man.
That you went into, like, that you were somebody close to me that didn't say like the military, you know.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, I was man enough to be like, all right, so I'm gonna do it, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go all in. So that's the cool thing about the military. There are levels to it. You have the National Guard,
Weekend Warriors,
the reserve, and you have active military. But yeah, man, like I didn't. What's crazy, bro, is you would think being stateside with the military, like I was with the National Guard, that you would think that okay, I'm gonna go to all these other countries and these different zones, and certain action might pop off in those areas. But bro, I'm telling you, I'm in the backwoods Louisiana, and we trying to get people out of their houses, and they
flooded
find
houses.
out that flooded houses. I'm telling you, water up to door frame, like door frame right here, water up to door frame. And they see, they're on the roof. I don't know how they might crawl through the attic, and I don't know how they get on the roof.
Most people was crawling through the attic and busting a hole in the attic.
Bust a hole, or they might see us coming up and they just get on the roof. So we floating up there. Did you this is true story. People see or start to see what your color is, the color of your skin is, as you pull up to their house. They go in go in their pocket, pull out a gun, and start shooting at you.
with military uniform on.
And I'm full military
gear, full geared up, fully geared,
helmet, goggles, like, you know, I'm just like, all right, we, you know, back Louisiana, we about to go, you know, get these people. They got, I look like they got some animals up there. I got some animal people on my boat, you know, and I'm the boat operator. You know, we driving, and then all you hear is psh, 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 psh. The hell?
So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking down on that by any means, because you know, if anything ever breaks out, I'm gonna put this on record. If anything ever breaks out and I can get back to the great state of Louisiana and be a National Guardsman or a militiaman or defend Louisiana over the rest of the United States, I will. Because that's where the people that I love are. All right. Now, 2, you have to think about where those people's mindsets are. Has the government been good to Louisianans?
That's what I was about to get.
Has the government been good to Louisianans?
Nah, we're like the worst.
And then you know, when you think about Cajun and Creole people, the most self-sustaining whites and blacks in this freaking country.
That's a good point.
We know how to run a trot line. We know how to kill animals and self-sustain ourselves. We know how to build our own Cajun and Creole rigged infrastructure. So what do we need the government for? And I don't think too many people are thinking about stuff like that. But not to get too dark, but just to let you know, if you're coming up on me and it's a natural disaster, I don't have access to the internet. I don't have access to the TV. I'm not being indoctrinated by things that are out here telling me how to think. And I'm in survival mode, in scarcity mode. What am I going to do? I'm going to pull up on you.
Yeah. And that's what happened. We was coming up. We're going door to door. And I mean, as soon as we came up, she hit me with the she aimed at our boat with the rat-a-tat-tat.
Skibbity pat.
Same thing.
I kept him. We sped off.
Same thing when I was riding through Afghanistan. The exact same thing. It's just poor people. And what the news media does, what big platforms do, is trot down on the little man. It teaches us, oh, well, that's a crazy way of thinking. Look, this person is, and they'll take the best worst thing about you. They'll accentuate that worst thing about you and make you look crazy as fuck.
True.
Yeah, so they can turn your brother against you and turn people against you that you don't understand. They'll make you look stupid. And they'll have those people go out and kill you eventually if you don't pay attention.
That's a good point, man. Yeah, and that was one of those things. That was one of those life lessons, man. It's just like, you know, it's like one of those you ever have those like eye-opening moments, like, oh shit, this ain't no just, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go home, you know, I'm gonna go to work, and it's like, damn, something could happen. This shit is, you know, yeah. Yeah, bro. So it's just one of those things, man. From that moment on, like, people always talk about, man, Zig, you always like just so happy, and you know, you're very, you know, welcoming. It's just like, bro, like, ever since I was in the military, bro, like, and the people that I met, and like, another story, for instance, man, like, I think I've told some people about this, but another rescue story, but this one isn't. It's more kind of funny, but not bad. But at the same time, it's kind of like make you open up your eyes a little bit. So we're getting this man out of his house. I mean, everything's flooded, and he's, you know, we let people bring some belongings on, but at the same time, it's like, look, you ain't gonna be able to bring your whole house. Because once again, this is a boat, and boats can flip.
Wasn't it almost a dinghy at that point?
Yeah. And mind you, we're in flat boats. So we're not in these big old, pontoons or anything like that. But long story short, we pulling up to the man's house and he's just like, hey, look, I don't really need anything in that house. All I need is my hog. I said, hog. And like what Justin said, we're in kind of like the Cajun, back Cajun area, kind of like those duck off cities. And so we go in, I'm like, it's hog. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about having a hog on the boat. So we get these high water vehicles because the water wasn't too high to where you couldn't
big truck couldn't make it.
Yeah. So I was like, we ain't getting no hog on this boat. So we got the big water we had the high water vehicles come through, and the guy goes into his he kind of wading, walking through the water. He kind of how you walk through the water. He's going through the water, going to his house. He comes out with a frozen pig. Like stiff, frozen. He must have hunted it and found it in the woods, killed it, and he was like, I need my hog. I need my hog. So I'm just like, damn, man, like in the shit, the fast forward, we get him on the boat. I put his frozen hog on the high water rescue vehicle, and that when I tell you that man was so happy, bro, like you would have never thought that his house was flooded, how happy he was that he had his hog.
My prize winner.
His prize winner, bro. So it just, and that's another thing, like it eye-opening. It's just like the shit we complain about, and a few, some people complaining about, I know yes, some things are uncomfortable. Yes, some things are, unfortunate, but some of the things that we complain about aren't really problems. They're more so
annoyances. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And this guy's like, hey, I'm perfectly fine. I just want my frozen hog. And then once y'all clear this water out, I'm gonna scrub this grill down and hey man, I got food. We gonna eat. So it's just like, dang, it just kind of make you think, like, kind of simplify things and not try to think so much on certain things,
Exactly, bro. Like, I wish Louisianans would kind of get back to being Louisianans. As this world is downsizing, white, black, all of this type of stuff, there's a lot of Cajun Creole people that are in the middle. There's a lot of people that are mixed race. So race is a non-factor, but what is always a factor is class. And that's what people aren't thinking about a lot these days. Class. We get so bogged down into what we're doing that, our own personal introverted activities, which is fun, it's good. But, how about getting out there in the community and fostering something that's going to better yourself and your community and things around you, everything that you're doing. So I love to see LLCs like yours. You're helping people advertise. You was getting out there, being active in the community. That's the type of stuff that I like. If you want to know more about me, like the military, all that stuff, that's great. I'm glad that the military opened my eyes to these things, but go outside, look around you, see people in need. You see something that you have that person needs that you don't need immediately, you'll get it back. Give it to that person. Share, build. And that's why we continue to be held back. Like your boy S. said, probably a couple of weeks ago, maybe not even a couple of weeks ago. But he was on and he was like, man, I really would like to see the scene do this and that. I follow S. and I sent him a friend request because I was like, that is the mentality that I have. And until we get that mentality, not as a black people, but as a people in general, we get that mentality. Louisiana is a place that has a lot of resources. We were a big state, and all these states came into the Louisiana Purchase, and they fed off of our culture. They make fake gumbo from your coast to my coast.
True. That is true. Hey, S dot in the building. Hey,
yeah, and they make fake gumbo and fake Creole, fake Cajun, all this kind of stuff, and we can't even do that for ourselves here. We can't even say like, hey, let's market this. Let's make it a conglomeration. Let's come together. Let's build something. Let's work together. Especially, But hey, I'm not speaking anything that anybody's gonna listen to this podcast doesn't know already.
Of course, yeah.
But I think that's kind of things that we need to perpetuate a little bit more than tearing each other down and hurting each other and all that kind of stuff like that.
That's facts, man. Any input 8-bit on compound on what Justin said about people giving back or?
Oh no, man! I agree with it all. I am thoroughly, especially in all aspects, not just as like businesses, but even as just content creators. There's a lot of content creators, as you know. We had this discussion before that a lot of Twitch streamers, people of color, they go find like the same 6 people of color, but then they say, oh, well, I'm Haitian. Oh, I'm from East Cambodia, and like, all right, you black. You black. You black.
We are all, even the whites. Do your research.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, they're like, oh no, I'm from West Covina.
Hey, like, Justin, Cobalt said on Twitch, he said, hey, Justin, it's all right, man. Sometimes people got to hear what they already know.
Amen.
Sometimes it's good to reiterate, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off 8-bit.
Oh no, you good, bro. This is the podcast, the audience interaction. But yeah, everybody always have that. Oh yeah, man. I'm here. There's nobody like. There's no streamers of color that's actively like, I want to get as many good people of color content creators together and let's start building them up. Let's get more partners. Like the cookout, like they say that's toxic now. It
start off as a great thing, and then
or the people who started to get partnered, and then you don't hear from them no more. Like, oh well, I got mine. What y'all doing? Be like, we was waiting on you. We was waiting on the come up of the community.
Yeah, you get that one person that the community selects. We're gonna lift you up, and then all right, when we get you on, you reach back down the rabbit hole and
like
pull us up with you. But we push them out the sewer,
and they like, yo,
say, oh whoa,
look at the sun.
He gonna run off.
I got my freedom papers.
Hey, what you see up there? Hey man, it's lit.
Hit him with that. Hello, we're down here. And it's just sad. Like, it's sad. And they get the Hollywood clout. They getting G Fuel flavors named after them and all this other stuff. And it's like, where to come up at? Where's the community, the people that was behind you when you had one viewer in here? Or they pull a select few who got money and like, hey, I know you gonna keep subbing. Come on, man. Let me help you out. Let me give you some tips. But that's just my thing. That's a whole different episode. But yeah, I definitely agree with everything that you're saying. And like Miller said, it's easier to tear down than build up, and more people tend to do that. And no one truly likes it, but a lot of people just, it is what it is. It becomes it is what it is that we know is gonna happen, which is just trash.
Yes, yeah. It is what it is.
Is it really easier to tear down than to build up though? Because when your brother or your sister says I have a business, what do we do as black people? We say, oh, let me get the discount. I'm paying full price every time because I seen my brother and my sister struggle to get it to where it is. And I have respect for that. You know, is it really easier to tear that down to say, nah, well, let me go over here? Is it really easier? We made ourselves think that, right? Because of capitalism, that capitalistic mindset that says, oh, well, let's tear that down and I'm gonna upbuild myself. Let me pay Jeff Bezos over here. You know, he doesn't have enough money yet. let me pay Mark over there at Facebook. You guys already decided not to pay Mark. I applaud that. And,
you people,
let's pay these people to get rich while we get dumber and we get poor. And they put us into a fucking box that we can never get out of. Let's let them monetize our ideas. It's in the Bible too. You know, you read in Revelation where we're calling for a time like this. And I'm not religious at all. But it's all been predicted, right? But we're buying into this mindset, and as a black people, it does get pretty dark because you're thinking like, oh, I can never break through. Well, why can't you break through? If you as brother and as sister with those people that you say that you're brother and sister with them, why not? Why not? Why can't they share a post? Why can't they link you out? Why can't they put you with somebody else? Well, I heard you said you needed this. Here's this person and that person. So just to let you guys know, that's what I'm doing here in Hawaii. And it's not because I couldn't do that in Louisiana, but you know, a poor man doesn't really have opportunities and time to have ideas and create art, unfortunately, because no one's going to listen to him. They're going to say, oh, this guy's a buffoon. He's a fucking prop or something, you know? But out here, I have the space, I have the income to do what I need to do. And I should have never had to move away from Louisiana to get it done the way that I wanted to get it done.
That's true.
But hey, simple stuff like, hey man, share my stuff. Hey, bro. You know, you tell them and they will share it one time. They don't tune in the next time, and it costs them. They see it pop up first thing on their timeline and stuff, and they just will not do it. Because why? Because why? I'm doing it every time. Like I said, you did from the beginning, to tie us back into what we were talking about before. For the people that's gonna watch the whole podcast, I've been following you, 8-Bit. Since Sharky.
Yeah.
All right. So why can't we collectively do it for one another?
Hey.
I don't know.
S. He's still in chat. He said, never forget, stay humble. We can accomplish so many together rather than do it alone. Unity. Hey. And that's a fact. Cobalt said it's more of the me aspect when people don't want to help because they don't benefit from it themselves.
No, we do. And we do benefit. Yeah. But if you stop thinking that we don't benefit from it.
Hey.
They say that's what people. Yeah, so people
did you benefit from this? Did you benefit from the cell phone? A black person came up with this. Did you benefit from this? free lunches, socialism, so the socialist way of thinking. A black person from Monroe, Louisiana, came up with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so how are you not benefiting from it?
And that's the thing. And
I don't want to get angry on the podcast.
Oh no, you're good. And that goes back to what 8-Bit was saying. I want to say a few episodes ago was that like if everybody that sees it and if everybody that sees these posts, if they just took 2 minutes out of their time to just go and hit that like button, how much it helps when they go and do that.
Imagine if half the people that follow us on all social media, across everything, Facebook, Instagram, just came to the podcast or a stream and just sat there. Everybody, you would be partnered by now. Like you would legit be partnered.
But the thing is, it's like me and 8-Bit, we'll have to have conversations off stream to say like, all right, so how can we get, like, for instance, like at the beginning of the stream, you saw how easy it was for you to, okay, Zig and 8-Bit say I help them out more if I follow them on Twitch as opposed to just watching on Facebook. So it's like, if everybody that say that they support us were to do that, it didn't. How much did that cost you to do that, Justin, by the way?
It costed me, I don't know. What is time measured in? I don't know. it just cost me a little tiny fucking bit of effort. A little tiny fucking bit of effort. And that was it. You know?
How long it took you to, when you saw S. Dot on stream, how long did it take for you to open up Instagram and follow him?
That was a click. I could do that at work.
That's what I'm saying. So this is all that, you know, when not even just your creators, just or your content creators, just each other in general. Anybody that has idea, anybody that has anything that you have going on in your life, if we all support each other, not even social media related, just in general, even if it's physically, like physically showing up to events, if you're to, just those little things. If you just make that little bit of effort, then you know, you'll start seeing that difference.
Like when
why
I see
wouldn't
people
you is the better question. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you do it?
A lot of people is that hate, that real hatred. Like I'm not gonna do anything for them.
Here's the thing: all of us here, we do benefit because we're not thinking about me. We all benefit from it. That's correct. True. I agree. Mm-hmm.
But our job is to get everyone on the same page.
That's true. So how do we get people that don't think like us to?
I heard this song lyric. How are we gonna get it together going against one another? So if we are truly focused on getting it together, then it's our job to kind of put this out there and say like, yo, well, you need this. My brother got this, or my sister got this. Like, bruh, it's too easy. They can give you the knowledge. Like, we build our own network, and this is the type of stuff that all these people back in the 60s and the 50s they was talking about before they got assassinated, before they got debunked. Because why? That way of thinking is very powerful. That is power. That is all power to the people. That is not a white versus black. That's not a Chicano versus another one of another skin color. It is a powerful thing when people understand that we have the power. No tiny group of people has the power. Man, if you get you some of that, if you just get you a little bit of that,
holster it, grab it, hold on to it.
That's what happened with GameStop. That's what happened with GameStop stock.
Facts.
The people said, "Hey, we taking some of this power back. The rich have gotten rich too long."
That's true. The little man was winning with that GameStop stock stuff. So they was like, No, stop.
We gotta invent new laws. New laws.
Stop. You can buy it. You can't sell it.
Sell it.
We can sell it.
Yes, we're selling it. We're selling it, but not you. The hedge funds.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, bro. Like you said, bro.
It isn't fair. They need to regulate this. Oh, wait, what you want us to regulate? No, not now. But for me, save me.
Miller on Twitch said, I hope one day the feeling and need of feeling selfish, hatred, and greed becomes non-existent. Amen.
So do I. But until it does, we just keep working. We keep being positive images of that aesthetic. That greed can come to an end, poverty can come to an end. You know, the idea of me versus you. Like, how about I try to understand you at least first? Now, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna do my best to fuck you up. But let me understand you first. You know, we can exchange ideas intelligently without all this unneeded quarrel. That's a waste of time. So it doesn't help us move.
Yeah, forward. I agree with that. So why do you think that way? So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Why? Like why?
The best question is why. Usually with that sort of thing is why? Like, okay, and ask it when it's time to ask it. Because some people, if you ask them in a group, they'll be like, "The hell is you asking me that for?"
That's true. You got to know when it's it's a place to do everything. Yeah. That's true too.
No, read the room.
Read the room. That's what Aben always said. Read the room.
And what's going on? Hey, let's read the room right quick. Let's just read the room right quick. Take a step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of read the room.
If you got a bunch of guys in there with a bunch of gold chains and they steady talking about females as the B word or the H words. All these, women of the night, strumpets and trollops, that's probably not your men's group. That is not your deacon's board that you want to see. You don't want to talk to them about.
These are some wholesome people, I believe. These are some wholesome guys. These are some wholesome guys.
They're just misunderstood.
We should reach out. We should reach out and try to, get them right. Be like,
get them one-on-one, or get them two, or get them two. Like, yo, brother, come on now, brother. That's not the way you know. Now,
that's somebody's mama.
What if you have a daughter? What if you have a mother?
Right?
You want to perpetuate that way of thinking? Your wife. Would you want somebody talking about your wife in your absence?
Oh man, I get the strap on them. I get the strap. Somebody, I get the strap on them.
They're gonna get hit with the
exactly. So
exactly
like that. Now why are you carrying on like
strap on them, man?
They're gonna get hit with that people's elbow, bro. I'm about
to drop some heat on them, man.
I'm about to come off top like I'm about to come off top like Macho Man, dog. Hit him with
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Well, yeah, man, this been great catching up with old Justin Rabun, man. If y'all are appreciating and enjoying the chat with old Justin Rabun, can we get some W's in chat if y'all liking this? If y'all aren't, let us know, man.
I gotta wait 30 seconds.
Cheesecake got the dub.
Double dubs.
Double dub.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Miller said yes. We appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it.
The sweet spot.
But yeah, I guess switching gears from that into the next segment is your music, right? You how long have you been playing music? Why the guitar? When did you start? Hey, S. gave my boy Justin some dubs. Hey, that's what's up, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get you on next time we get Justin on, bro. I'm gonna have to link you and Justin up, man. Y'all have, I think we'll have a good convo with y'all on.
Yeah, I would love to do a collab with S. Dot. By the way, I'm gonna put that out there. You know,
put that in the universe.
On record.
He seems to be a really decent rapper. Like I've heard some of his songs. I'm like, yo, I vibes with this, and you know, I don't even listen to rap. I have I can still count the number of rappers I listen to.
That's true.
Die line.
That's three.
yeah, pretty much. So
yeah,
I mean, I think a lot of him. I think a lot of your boy Sean, who's out there.
That's another good guy, man.
Even though he's a Rams fan, and hopefully y'all can get me on for the sports segment.
It's another little throw that out there.
But no, it's just an amazing group of, I consider rap to be music because it came from people out on the porch just talking about their problems, spitting their problems. And it evolved into all different art forms of music, including what I enjoy, the blues.
Blues.
It's been married into the blues, you know, and it became a thing. But how I got into music. So guitar. I first wanted to start playing the guitar because I seen my Uncle Stacy playing for the church, you know. It was a holiness church. We got those all over the South, but basically like Sanctify, you hear older school people talking about Sanctify and stuff like that. Then Sanctify, you know, Sanctify music.
Sanctified music.
Yeah. So like, but really you break that down, like I've done a research on this, you know, call and response. It goes back to field music, and you know, it's our bond with Irish Americans. So it's crazy, man. But the guitar, because it was that one instrument, like you just pull up wherever you are with that guitar, and people that think they're vocalists or they think they're whatever they are, like we about to see. I got it on me.
Keep that thing on you.
Yeah, I do, out in the Buick. You feel me? So
in the Buick, don't sleep on that Buick.
Yeah, man. It's up more than it's down, but it's down a lot. But so guitar, and then like music wise, like how long have I been playing? I guess I've been playing since probably senior, junior year in high school, like just learning it and like getting to know
kind of playing with
what is what. And I never studied music. I never took music. I did take a music class at Tech. It was very bummy. I didn't learn anything. The teachers there were trying to teach me some classical music, and it was very trash. It was boring to put me to sleep every night. You know,
this is Mozart's 25th, man.
Or to also commit suicide too. Those of you.
It is bad.
So yeah, you know. But
on top of the karate class.
That's another subject that I was telling somebody just last night. I was like, man, we don't want to get into talking about Robbie Settler,
bro,
and how he had to get a tune up because he was getting too risky out there on the karate. So if you guys don't know, I like to fight. I love it. I desire it.
You woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, I get down and pray for it. You know?
Please,
let's pop off today.
If you're about that life and you just have a quarrel with me, then absolutely I will send you my address and you grow up.
He's one of them.
You're gonna fly out to a beautiful place to get beat.
Make sure all of your encouragers come as well. All right.
Hey, but Cobalt said when he was younger, his parents got him taking piano lessons, and back then he kind of hated it since it wasn't his decision. But now he appreciated that he knows how to play, and he knows. He says he actually knows how to play the piano.
For sure.
Cobalt Rich.
Shout out to Cobalt.
Cobalt Rich. Cobalt got one of those white pilgrim wigs that he go to sleep in with a tuxedo.
Not the George Washington.
Yeah, he got the powdered wigs with the curls.
With the curls at the end, bro.
And Cobalt goes to sleep like this. And he just wakes up, he's like, today's a good day, yes. No quarrels will be thwart me. Let's go.
No quarrels will be thwart me.
All right. Yeah. So my son plays keys. I'm from the newer school, I guess. So I just call it keys. Because if you play one of them, you can play it all. Like people be like, oh, you play acoustic and electric guitar? Like, it's the same thing, man.
Strings.
Yeah.
I pluck strings. Let's
all
go.
the what they call them, all the frets are the same.
Yeah.
Nothing's different. Yeah.
That's what's up, Cobalt. But yeah, no, I started, I guess, a deeper dive into that is like music wise, what I listen to, who I listen to. I listen to like older stuff because the newer stuff is there's a lot of synthesized stuff. There's a lot of stuff that one person is doing by themselves behind this. And
in terms of what kind of music you talking about? In terms of blues, or in terms of rap, or in terms of what genre? Or are you talking about in general?
So in general, people have moved towards music that gets made with a computer more so than that gets
what
made.
What you mean?
Yeah.
This thing gonna pay for itself. I'm telling y'all.
It's cool. I won't say, because even that is an advancement. You had Roger and Zapp on the vocoder before you had like Kanye coming up, or Kanye popularizing. I don't know who came up with it, but auto-tune and stuff like that. Like you had people on vocoders before then, like crafting that dope music, like reaching out to see whatever else is there music wise. But for me, it's more so about, when I play, I try to channel the great state of Louisiana. That's near and dear to me. It's always going to be blues. It's always going to be rock and roll or something of the sort, or an honest music that comes from here. I'm not going to be talking about, when I pick up the guitar, if you want me to rap you a couple of bars about some stuff, I still got it on me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm trying to carry on the fine tradition of the musicians that came before me, the people that actually tie us to the claim of creating American music. People say, "Oh, that's white boy music, and that's this and that." Do your research. Now, Robert Johnson, the originator of blues and rock and roll. Then you go even deeper. If you didn't feel it there, go to Chuck Berry. They put this man in jail because he was doing all types of weird shit. But that guy came up with rock and roll. He came up with surfer rock that people out in California got rich off of. The Beach Boys, when you hear that, white music in this, no. Cut it out. You know nothing about music. Let's stop. Yeah. So any type of American music art form, you can pretty much trace it back to black folks. The guitar is an African instrument. trace it back to where it is. Call people out by their names. You know, if we want to get into some racist stuff,
right?
Yeah, I'm with that too.
You with that too.
So I can teach you that you're not educated enough to be a racist.
so what 8-bit and myself sometimes, or more so I don't know why, but more so 8-bit than me.
I get all the hate.
He get these internet racists. They come in and at least they're somewhat polite. They'll say, oh, he welcomes it. I give him that. He don't shy from it, but they'll say things like, "Can I call you the N-word?" He'd be like,
"This what you woke up for today? Why did you? Are
you
must be having a bad day?"
This.
Like, hey man, you must be having a bad day today. So one, I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, but clearly you are just you just gone, bro. You just not there right now.
And we might have to have a whole. We might have to bring Justin back for the race conversation, because that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah. Because I will say this one liner right here. My parents challenged me with the question, "Are you
Oh?"
And I said, "Am I?
Am I?
Heck no.
Right.
I'm not that. By definition, I'm not that. I know what you intended when you called me that thing, but how I react will show you if I am or if I'm not."
Right.
I'm not a beast. I don't have trigger words. When I call a dog, when I used to go hunting, call a dog. You know, that dog used to do little things on command.
Yeah, those commands.
I'm not a beast. I'm not a beast. You have no power over me with that word. And I'm sorry, some people see it different. I'm not here to call how they see it. I'm not here to judge how they see it. But nah, man, not me. Never.
S. Dot said Elvis Presley and Beach Boys took swag. Chuck Berry's the originator.
True.
So your point you said earlier.
So he knows.
S. Dot.
He knows his history and he knows where he's come from. People call this the Elvis mic, but how many famous black people use this? Famous black people use this mic, the Elvis mic. Elvis bit a whole genre of music and made it listenable to people that look like him. I'll say that on your podcast this afternoon.
Kobeezy, aka Cobalt Hawk, said, "When and where can we hear you play, Justin?"
Oh, you about to hear it a little later on after I go use this use this bathroom.
Oh, you gotta use the bro. All you gotta do is do the cue. So we'll go ahead and take a small ad break. Let our guests use the latrine, as we say in the military. Use the latrine, and got you. But yeah, man. Justin, man, the man is wired different. I'm telling y'all. Like, it's a good dude, but hey, the man's wired different. And also, we say this a lot on the podcast. You never know what people know.
Yep.
That's why I treat everybody with respect. If you were to meet him in person, he's like a very, quiet, very to himself type person, but the man wakes up every morning and chooses violence. I don't know why he's like this. But yeah, we're gonna take a small, very small ad break, and when we come back, our guest Justin, he'll kind of get into a little bit of his tunes. We'll kind of talk with him a little bit as he plays, and then let him kind of have the floor, and he'll play some tunes for us. So, anything you got, 8-bit, before the ad break, bro?
Nah, man, you can run it. Run an ad.
Run that ad. And hey, if you're a sub,
laughing subscriber.
Hey, if you are a subscriber, then you get to bypass the ad break, and you'll get to see some extra content that everybody else won't see. So I'll see y'all in about a minute and a few seconds. All right, so those that are still here, you're going to get hit with a different kind of ad.
Oh, dang, Cheesecake Carburetor got the ad. You hate to see it.
He got it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm going to play, I think I might play,
Add 2 or 3.
I might play White Cigars again from Sean and S. Dot. I think I might play White Cigars. So what we'll do is we'll play White Cigars from Made a Bag Big Dog.
Oh yeah. I'm good.
Now you're good. We're on our ad break. So okay. I'm gonna play White Cigars again. We played this a few streams ago from Sean and S. Dot. It kind of goes in line with what we kind of talked about during the stream with togetherness, Black Power, not letting the N-word, I won't say offend you, but you kind of flip it back on the person that sends it to you. So you'll get it when you hear it. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
Cigars. Welcome to our black movement, our black affairs, our black power, black thinking. Blood from the trees, black sacrifice. Blood from the water, pray for it, Jesus Christ. We were once slaves of the world, slaves of the mind. Now we as black people were destined to shine. Towards bigger dreams, enlightening hopes, realistic goals, powerful flows. Black president, black leaders, black culture. Let's paint the whole world black to show them what we stand for. Unity, strength, and our unwilling power. Salute to our black heroes underneath the flowers. Toast to black greatness, toast to black success. Toast to my black children, I wish you the best. Wish you happiness, wish you hustle. Don't forget the people who helped through the struggle. From chains to cages, we finally made it. Born into slavery, we found a way to escape it. Black people coming up, it's time to face it. World full of opportunities, go chase it. No more bad bitches, just black queens. No more niggas, we are all black kings. All black suits at the white affair. We on the brink of greatness, time will tell.
This is the definition of a black king on a black scene. Next to me, I got my black queen in my black jeans, black tee, feeling like Spike Lee. Black chain, black ring, do the right thing. Remember, we used to ball up on a block on a black top with my high tops with my black socks. Nowadays, the inside on the Xbox. Ain't nothing changed. I'm in the game on the black ops. Yeah, the meanest Call of Duty. Also, I got my hands in the evidence through your duty. Please don't shoot me. Give me my rights. Now RIP to Trayvon and RIP Mike. Man, they got me boxed in, ready to rumble. But Martin and Malcolm and died just to see us struggle. All you need is your ring, your index and middle will come. Your pinky and thumb, put them together, freedom will come. Black power.
From chains to cages, we finally made it. Born into slavery, we found a way to escape it. Black people coming up, it's time to face it. World full of opportunities, go chase it. No more bad bitches, just black queens. No more niggas, we are all black kings. All black suits at the white affair. We on the brink of greatness, time will tell. Like Rosa Parks, I sat down up in history. Martin had a dream to get rid of all the misery. White faces, we spend it on bad habits. Black mentality, we see it gun, we clap it. My soul sinks in the pen express thoughts. Maya Angelou, I write poems to explain my life of art. Fuck up the white cigars, pop black bottles. Always pray to God, thank him for tomorrow. Smile through adversity, conquer controversy. Get paid like universities, don't commit perjury. Humble yourself in good and bad memories. Forgive and forget all of your enemies. Black people was considered as a piece of shit. Look at us, we young, educated, and deeply rich. Salute to Malcolm, R.I.P. Mike Brown. Your presence on earth will truly be missed.
Hey, appreciate everybody for staying with us through the ad break, and those that I'll reopen Facebook so y'all can get this one clip of Justin playing his music to us and sharing his time and his craft with us. So I feel like we open up Facebook for this segment because I feel like we need to get as many people on this platform as possible.
Let me
to see
share
what
it.
my boy got going on, man. So yeah, Justin. So I guess as you kind of get into it, man, what you got for us today, bro, on the guitar?
Okay, so first I got a song called Caroline,
Okay.
and me and a former service member, Stephen Paul Plug, he has his own stuff out there. So if you want to follow him, Stephen Paul Plug, he's been a part of a lot of different projects, Clean Cruiser project. You know, I would consider him a more of a rugged individualist type. He doesn't follow
Yeah, that's that.
a political party or anything like
Okay.
that. Really, really good guy. You know, he's got a lot of good music out there, but singer songwriter more so than what I do. I consider myself a singer songwriter, but I would appreciate if people went to go check out Steven because he's
Well, all right. So what I'll do is I'll link his stuff on the ticker below. What is his information? I'll plug them right now.
okay, cool. So at
Mm-hmm.
symbol Steven Steven
Mm-hmm.
Paul Plug Ploog all
So
together.
Stephen Paul, and then what's the other one?
Plug
PLOG.
Ploog.
Oh, OG. And what platform is this on?
All platforms.
Okay.
He has some records on Apple Music and wherever, like Spotify, all that kind of stuff. He's kind of been doing it for a while, but I knew him before he was doing all of that kind of stuff, like when we were in the military together. But
Okay.
we wrote this song coming off of, if you ever go to Fort Bragg, and anybody who is military that's looking at this, they ever go to Fort Bragg, we was coming off the Matamount, and we came up with this. I came up with the tune and a lot of the words, and we wrote it together. Anytime you're an artist and you come across other artists that think like you and move like you might write music with them. But I played it with the Liquid Redemption Band.
Liquid Redemption.
You can put them down there too at Liquid Redemption Band. My guys, Ben Kendall, I believe he's a
Oh
part of
yeah, Ben Kendall.
he's
Yeah.
a part of another band right now. But Jeff Bailey, you know,
If they want to see, I guess the stuff you did with them, they can look up Liquid Redemption.
yeah.
I know for a
Yeah,
fact y'all on
it's,
YouTube.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
deep dive, but
Deep dive. Okay.
yeah. But this one here is called Caroline. I just want to play it for you guys this afternoon.
Hey, Tech TV said Fort Bragg. Hey,
Hey,
appreciate you joining, bro. All right,
yeah,
so me and 8-Bit, we're gonna give you the floor, bro, so you can play. 8-Bit, if I bring you into the lobby, you can still see the stream, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
also got it on my other computer.
All right, y'all. So this is Justin Rabun, Caroline, right? All right.
My baby's leaving Carolina, and she ain't coming back this time, no. We've both got to fight, yeah. Love we left behind. and she's gone, no more to stay. Just packed the shit, then she was on her way. This time she's really gone, and she's gone to stay. I'm screaming, baby, baby, please don't take it the wrong way. 'Cause I never wanted to lead you astray. Lord, I swear never fall again. Lord, I swear never lose this life again. Love is love, and anybody who's got a little love to blame. And tell me, darling, is it any love to your name? My baby's leaving Carolina, and she ain't coming back this time. No. We both gotta find life we left behind, and she is gone, no more to stay. Just packed the things, then she was on her way. This time she's really gone, and she's gone to stay. I'm screaming, baby, baby, please don't take it the wrong way. 'Cause I never wanted to lead you astray.
Hey,
I gotta get my harmonica, man. I'm getting my harmonica, bro.
Hey, can we get a W in the chat for my bro playing the blues tunes for us today? Hey, Detox from Canada. Canada showing up, giving a dub.
The Canadian crippler himself.
The Canadian crippler. Giving some dubs in the chat for my boy Justin Rabun, man, my college roommate, longtime friend and fellow fellow Army veteran, Justin Rabun. That was Caroline, Justin Rabun. And hey, S-Dot said that was dope.
Thank you.
Cobalt said Austin Justin W.
Thank you.
Hey, LC. LC said my boy Jay Smooth.
Yeah.
That's the alter that's the rap alter ego of this. This is Justin Rabun. They don't know about Jay Smooth.
Jay Smooth gonna make a comeback one of these days.
Tech TV said he said shout out. You saying you was talking about Fort Bragg earlier. He said that's 30 miles from him.
Oh, nice, man.
Shout out to Tech TV. I think he's also a veteran as well. Tech TV, I think.
Cool. I got some homies out there still, you know. It's a big time SoCom and Split community out there. If you know what I'm talking about, Tech. Yeah.
But that's what's up. So just to kind of have a buffer before you play the next one, is it okay if I play Caroline, like the live version of? I have some like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, no, that's
of
fine.
You and Liquid. All right, so guys, I have some behind the scenes of Justin and the Liquid Redemption Band playing the song y'all just heard live. So we're gonna play this like a 3-minute clip of kind of what goes on behind the scenes when you're making this music. It's a lot of jam sessions, getting on the same page, different things like that. So and before we switch, I have one more question. Tech TV said, is any of your music available, Justin, for people?
Yes, I actually have a song called Redeem, and it's available right now on all platforms. So everywhere that you would listen to music, Tech TV, it's out there. And I'm working on an album, so I'll be getting.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. We're gonna make sure to get you back.
If you guys want to keep up with any of my stuff, then of course just follow Raven Justin on Instagram.
Raven Justin on Instagram.
And ask for it. I'll probably shoot you some exclusives, like if you're trying to collab or something like that. Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, here's some behind the scene footage, which is for your consumption on YouTube. If you were to look up Liquid Redemption, this is Caroline, Justin Rabun behind the scenes.
Yeah, just start it over.
We cooked that shit.
Whipping it up.
Hey. So that I was wanted to give y'all kind of like another side of it as well. So that was kind of like a live with the drums, the other, supporting guitarists and everything with the vocals. Then have him do it live as well. So kind of give y'all two versions of the song. That was the kind of reasoning behind it. And yeah, man, that's one of my favorite songs from y'all, man. And another thing too is ever since I've known Justin, he's one of the people that actually opened my eyes to like, hey man, like, there's blues out there, there's jazz, there's other genres out there more than just rap and R&B and hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you, man, for open my eyes to like, these types of tunes, so I kind of have and I grew up in New Orleans, and I love jazz and I love blues, but I didn't really appreciate it until I started hanging out with you, man. So I really appreciate that. So I have an appreciation of this kind of music and this kind of music and like all the stuff that you put into it, and like from the beginning all the way to the end, seeing the beginning work all the way to live, how that's put together. I kind of like that. So S. Dot said, Zig, now you see why I want to perform with a live band. That vibe is epic. Yeah, hey, S. Dot said that shit epic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, bro, people seem like they really appreciate your music, Justin, man. You got a true talent, bro.
Definitely.
I don't know many. Do you know any friends that play? Do you have any friends that play blues 8-bit?
I had one.
You probably do, huh? Yeah.
I had one. His name was Kevin.
Okay.
Toops.
His name was Kevin.
Hey, see, that's a song right there.
Kevin Toops. He plays guitar. He
That
plays
sounds
pretty much. He hung out with me and Sev, but he also played a lot of rock and roll. Okay. But he definitely, he had an acoustic guitar he would play, and he would let me, he let me try to break it from time to time.
That's what's up, man. So do you know any brothers? Let's play like this. Do you know any
No
brothers that's doing what Justin's doing?
No, they only have SoundClouds from what I know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know. Yeah. I'm going to yeah. But nah, we just clowning around, man. But yeah, man, you got a good sound, bro. We gotta find a way to get your music out here somehow. And if I can help in any form or fashion, bro, let me know. Even if it's showing you the blueprint on at least getting started on this Twitch thing, man. I would definitely tune into some live Ray. I mean, cause typically 8-bit, he kind of just streamed.
Yeah.
That's what you would do on Twitch. What we're doing right now. You just be like, all right, guys, I'm just trying to come up with a song.
You don't even need chat.
You really don't need chat. You could y'all just gonna watch me play, like, and I'm just broadcasting it live. Yeah. I think you can do a lot in a very untapped portion of Twitch.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Of course, I'm just telling you this.
No, I'm open ears. Everybody that knows me knows like I'm like an intel magnet. Like
facts.
Give it to me because facts. I don't know everything. I don't come from a place of knowing everything. I know nothing until someone teaches me something or until I learn something.
Right. You and like S. Dot as well as S. Dot, man. I'd hop in the S. stream where, y'all come up with some topics and I'm gonna just freestyle to showcase my range and different things. It's.
I just want my 10%.
Y'all in the
just hand me my 10% off rip. Started. I'm pulling everybody in. Just give me my 10%. Hey man, what's up? 10% off rip. Come on, man. Find us fee.
10% to 8-bit.
Finder's fee.
Pay your tithes. You must pay your tithes.
Just give me the 8%. Like, yo, man, look, 8%, bro. Look, I'm running the sale right now. 8-bit with 8%. 8% of fun. Come on, man.
Tech TV said, "Are you cool with people playing your music? I guess in the background of a stream or anything like that."
Yeah, anytime. I'm cool. Yeah. I'm cool with whatever. I have a day job. I'm not a full-time musician. I wish I was, but I don't have the network for it yet. I don't
gigs.
That goes back to what we talked about earlier.
So gig. As far as gigs, I did gigs all last year. My band came from nothing to playing. I played the top festival in the city where my band was originated. I opened for the New Respects, which was a band who had a Ford commercial.
Hey man, I'm telling you, that's
so and there was another guy from Louisiana that was a headliner on that show.
Really?
Yeah, it was like we didn't go a weekend without playing music. So yeah,
I do remember that you were very. I remember.
I don't want to say that the people that I played with, Jeff Bailey, Ben Kendall, David Bean. I played with Daniel Sudler. I played with this guy, man, Philip Denton. Yeah, I'm gonna reserve my comments. I played with Jared as well.
Of course.
And good people, but in a year's time we covered a lot of ground. So never underestimate yourself and what you can do. And I don't know if anybody out there wants to collab, like, yo, hit me up. I'm with it.
Well, how the saying goes? The answer's always no if you don't ask.
Yeah.
You might say no. You never know, but it's going to 100% be no if you don't ask.
I probably won't say no unless somebody's rolling up with like,
pay me to feature you on my song.
just strictly, yeah, exactly, like some arrogant shit. And there's plenty of people like that, or there's plenty of people who, like, I play music with people that they didn't know me, and because whenever you're humble, you come into a territory of another musician, and they might not even play an instrument, and they might be like, my voice is my instrument. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't respect that. Like,
get you a harmonica.
Yeah, well, yeah, like, I will collab with you, but if you're pitching that to me and I'm one of your musicians, the fuck out of here.
What you're saying.
Fuck out of here. Yeah. What the fuck do you mean? I'm your musician?
Right.
That sounds like ownership to me, and I don't want to be owned.
Yeah.
You
gonna play for me.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say, well, even if you have a angelic voice, I'm not gonna say, well, this is my vocalist. The fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I see.
We'll get it together, or not at all.
I exactly see where you're coming from with that. So, what else you got for us, man? You got just Caroline, or you got any other pieces for us?
I got it all night long. It's a little more spiced up, and I kind of do want to incorporate a little familiar tune there. I could have incorporated a familiar tune with that last one, but I don't know how the copyrights go on here. Somebody being like, "Oh man,
we cool till they rat on us."
Just so happened to catch this one right here, and you were seeing a couple lines off of this song. Right.
I saw it.
Yeah. He was singing Blue Gobble D Gobble Die by Eiffel 65, and we want our money now. Stat.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very careful with that. That's stuff that people see when they come to a show. We might incorporate a little bit into what I've created, what we've created as a band, or whatever. But yeah, I got all night long for y'all. You know.
All right, so this
Those
is
people still listen.
Justin Raven at Raven Justin on IG, and he will be playing all night long. Y'all can't say I never gave y'all nothing. I got y'all a live musician.
You ungrateful.
You ungrateful. All right, Justin, appreciate you, bro.
It's ungrateful, bro.
See, I don't know what it is about your smile. Your hips, your hair, your booty that drives me wild. And I don't know what it is, but I'm digging on you, and I could get the vibe that you were digging me too. Yeah, yeah. Hey girl, last night when you were really putting it down, I could tell you was feeling me by the way you was making them sound. I can't fight this feeling no matter how hard I try, 'cause I know that you know that we know we could put it down. All night long, we're playing the same old song. All night long, we're playing those same old songs. And all night long, we're playing the same old songs. All night long, we're playing those same old songs. How you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance? By standing on the wall. Just tell me, how you gonna do it if you don't wanna take a chance? By standing on the wall. I heard all the people say, say get down on it. 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 Get down on, better get down on, better. Get down, get down, get down. And all night long, we're playing the same old song. All night long, playing those same old songs.
Sexual chocolate, everybody. Sexual chocolate.
Hey. The man said, I do this. The man said, I do this. Hey, you got a talent, bro. I appreciate everything that you build in there, man. And when did you write this song? So what's the story behind All Night Long? You told us the story behind Caroline. What's the story with this one?
I was listening to I was actually here. I was in Hawaii. And this was one of the first songs I ever wrote, like all on my own. Like I was just like,
beginning to end.
But each song that I write, I always incorporate another song into it to where I can tie people into it. But I don't write songs like, oh, let me sound like this, or let me do like this, or let me do like that. I'm like, yo, okay, well, my shit sounds like that shit, you know? Not the other way, like, okay, well, let me try to sound like this person.
Right.
So, when I listen to artists and I look for artists to collaborate with, I'm looking on who sounds like themselves. So that's how that is my level of respect right there, you know. But I wrote it here, and All Night Long was kind of built or predicated on the fact that when I was a sergeant here, we used to have these little. I had my own apartment, and we used to invite my soldiers over and like friends of their friends and all that kind of stuff. It was a group of them coming over there and kind of vibing out on just simple beats, like would probably be acoustic during that time, and people doing spoken word and poetry and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what you're getting at. Okay.
That was one of my homies, Frank Williams. I kind of lost touch with him over
Frank.
the years. I haven't heard from him over the years, but we did a lot of like little rap songs, you know, like working strip club songs.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, when you just simply just doing music, like you don't care. Like that's why I tell people I'm not ever too big to work with you, as long as you have an open mind. But yeah, I was like, man, this is all night long. This is the people is out here really having a ball. They having a good time.
Right.
You know, they're out here like we had drinks, we had food, good conversations, no fights. People of color, white folks, everybody was out there having a good time. It didn't matter. Like it wasn't even about that during that time. It was more so about just getting down and having a good time. So yeah, that's where that came from.
Man, yeah, I like that, man. And is this available for people to listen back to if they want to go and listen back on it, or
not yet, but it's gonna be on the upcoming album. Now, All Night Long, the version I cut with Liquid Redemption Band, that one's out there, but you know, it's a what I would call like more of a rough draft, and like even my songs are a rough draft. I don't believe in putting a lot of production behind these things, because if somebody tells me like, hey, yo, I want to do an R&B record with your guitar, then we'll have a lot of production behind it. But the type of music I'm doing is like old handmade music. I'm not coming in here. I've got the Apollo Twin. I've got the industry standard right here. All that kind of stuff. But I don't need to
it.
I don't need to put filters on my music. You know, like I'm not trying to get signed. None of that kind of stuff. I'm just a musician out here preserving and playing music. That's it. It's pure. It's the purity behind the thing. I'm a purist. So yeah.
Hey man, what you think, a bit from Caroline, All Night Long, some blues? I know you like blues as well, but what do you think about Justin Rabin's version of his music and his spin on blues and everything?
top tier. One, the originality,
Facts.
the sound. It's the showmanship, the professionalism, the lyrics, everything. It's back to the original blues mentality of there's a story behind it. You can put yourself in that environment, like you know from these words exactly what's going on. From something where you can hear. Most people now, the old way of like feeling like you're in that smoke-filled bar, all that stuff is gone now. It is so much like you any music you listen to now, there's no atmosphere. Like either I'm supposed to be in the streets running drugs, or I'm supposed to be getting money, or I'm living on a Cancun island surrounded by beautiful women, driving Maseratis and living my best life. All that stuff is gone. There's no real stories where these songs are a clear definition of real story, true events, things that are real and not superficial. And I'm explaining you my end game. So listen to my music so I can go implant a $26 million diamond in my forehead. Let's roll.
Bro. Yeah.
That boy went out there and did that the other day, man. That was very shameful, man. Like, you know, I think Spice said that he was gonna take that out. Spice Adams, I know y'all probably follow him, the dude that be doing all the characters, like former NFL player. He's
be shooting bricks at the backboard.
Yeah, he's gonna take that out the forehead like that, man. But I mean, I appreciate that take, absolutely, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do, preserve music, because there's going to come a time where folks think that my biggest fear as a musician is there's going to come a time where folks are just like, man, this is the only way. Like, that is not music. Like,
that's what you're saying.
Let me just use my instrument to sound like this computer thing or whatever. Like, nah, you can still make it with this right here and this right here, and definitely this right here. You write those lyrics personable to yourself. Like, you can I think if you talk to Zig offline, you know, he can tell you, like, man, I'll talk all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk all that stuff. Yeah, like luxury rap and stuff like that. I would do it, you know. And
that's Jay Smooth though.
I'll talk it for you, but I mean, like, things that people identify with and things that are not gonna destroy you. We don't want anything that will destroy us inherently.
Correct.
So, yeah, thank you.
Definitely
no problem,
man. Super talented, bro. And we're gonna have to get him back on 8-bit, because you see, like, the conversations. There's a lot of rabbit holes we could have jumped into. It's like,
we just limited
his music, so yeah,
we are limited.
We're gonna have to get him back on, bro, because there's definitely a bunch of different elements that we can pinpoint on. We can always come on and play some more tunes for us. We ain't gonna deny you that.
Like, I got this new song and just want to test out. Get the verdict.
All right, hey, come on.
Run it.
I know with Justin, a guitar is always within arm's reach. Always.
There's a couple more over there. I just got a new.
I know a guitar is always within arm's reach of him, so it's nothing to ask him to play a song. Hey, big bro, I Jizzle, what's good?
Yeah, bro. What's up? That's my brother.
That's his brother IJ. He say he see you. I see you, bro.
Well, that's nice. Now
that's what's up. You got anything else for us, Justin, man? Or
one more song, if y'all want.
Of course.
Hey.
This is an old-fashioned love song. I guess we could talk about it a little bit. But,
of course.
You know, this one's called Stroll. I kind of wrote it to a more relaxed beat, but it kind of describes what it's like being on the dating scene, you know. Now we're older men and stuff like that, but when we're in, you know, you're married and all that kind of stuff, but when you're on a dating scene, you're going out there trying to find a young lady or a young man, you know, and you're thinking about not only the events of that afternoon, but the next day. True. And what's sustainable behind that relationship, like, you know. So one of the key lines in this is, "Will you love me tomorrow?" Because when you're in the heat of the moment, you know, you know, we used to talk about Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong and on the knuckle, walking on the knuckle.
On the DK, you know.
When you're in the bed walking on them knuckles, which you
laying long or short strokes. You just you might say stuff, but you know, the most important question is, will you love me tomorrow? Because that's something that's sustainable, like down the line. And we want our families to come back. We want that aspect to come back. We want to foster love. We want the finesse mindset to go away. We want the soft strike mindset to go away. Like, well, I'm a flip and dip. we want it to go away because that's not doing anything for us.
Flip and dip.
We've been through it, you know. So this next one is called Stroll.
Just a Rabun with Stroll.
Now the world knows I'm not a handsome man, but you're giving me all that my heart can stand. Through thick and thin, you stood by me, and I don't need good looks, 'cause you're good enough for me. And if I had it out in the palm of my hands, I would trade it all away for you. If you feel the same way that I feel, don't you go leaving me blue. Don't you leave me blue. Will you love me tomorrow? When the sun hits my bed, is your time just mine to borrow? Don't go messing with my head, 'cause I think I found a real good thing. Feels like I found a real good thing, because I know that I found a real good thing. Baby, good thing in you. Let the top back in the cool. You and me, we should call it true. Try to see where things might lead underneath the skies of these old streets. And if I had it all in the palm of my hand, I would trade it all away for you. And if you feel the same, oh, way that I feel, never ever be untrue. Don't you be untrue. Will you love me tomorrow when the sun hits my bed? Is your time just mine to borrow? Don't go messing with my head, because I think I found a real good thing. Feels like I found a real good thing. 'Cause I know that I found a real good thing, baby, good thing in you. Hey, hey, you baby, I got to know, would you be my girl? Hey, hey, baby, see, I just got to know, would you be my girl?
Hey.
Playing a little ode to Louisiana bands there,
I was about to say, yeah.
That's a popular that and boom 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 boom.
I was just about to say, yeah. Hey, Cobalt already gave you the dub, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all like what y'all heard from Justin, man, can y'all please give my boy a dub in chat, please.
Thank you, Cobalt. Appreciate it, bro.
Cobalt already says here.
Take it. Take my dub.
Take my dub and do with it what you will.
Thank you, Cobalt.
Hey, you was in your bag on that last one, bro. It's like you was imagining yourself down in the bayou, bro, when you was.
It's a true song, man. It's a true song. They're not selling love no more. Like, if I could tell you one thing, love is for sale now. And it's a cruel thing. But you think about everything that we're doing. They're trying to teach you to, oh man, you see this guy every day. Start thinking about how you can bill him.
Right.
You know? No, man. No.
I could tell that one That's one of your faves, huh?
Yeah,
I could tell that's one of your faves.
Yeah.
I could tell that was one of your favorites.
I call it stroll because it's a stroll. It's a journey, man. And that's a lot of songs that we do off of that one.
Kobeezy Cobalt said, "Thanks for performing for us." See, hey, bro, they loving it, bro.
Thank you,
Cobalt said, "Thank you for performing for us tonight." Hey, man, we appreciate Justin as well, man.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
You love to fucking see it. Hey, Just. So before we get you on out of here, man, do you know what we do on the podcast, bro? Before we get everybody out of here, and we want to be mindful of your time as well. It's still daylight out there. You know, you're a few hours behind us, so I know you do have things you got to do.
Yeah.
What's some parting words to give to the people, or if you just have a message to get out that they can hold on and take on to them, take with them to the next day, kind of like the baton in a relay race.
Clutch it close.
Oh yeah, easy, man. Just
what's
love
your parting words, bro? I'm gonna go ahead uninterrupted. I'm gonna give you the floor, big dog, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this bad boy up, man. And once again, appreciate you for being on, man.
Thank y'all. 8-Bit Ziggy. I would like to live with the people any thing more than love. Just love folks. Treat folks with kindness. You know, don't be out there being racist. Don't be out there doing things against your brother or people that you call your sister. Just love. And if you have any way that you think, any way that you believe that is destructive, steer yourself away from it. If you start getting down that path where it starts to make you angry, it starts to make you a cruel person or an evil person, steer yourself away from it. I beseech you to do this thing right now under the sound of my voice. And that's it. The message is love right now. Thanks, Zig.
Hey, Raven. Appreciate it again, big dog. Hey, Just, man. Hey, man, I love you, bro. And it's always a good time to catch up with you, man. And I'll be hearing from you very soon, big dog.
All right. Thank you, Ziggy. Thank you, 8-Bit, for
man, thank
being
you
on as well. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thanks for everything y'all do for us. And you know, this Twitch community, bring me into this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. We just want to, do our part to just give some people something to listen to, something to laugh at here and there. But at the same time, we want people to leave the podcast with something. You know, we can joke and do everything, 24/7. But at the same time, what are you taking home? What are you gaining from that? You know, so appreciate everything that you brought to the podcast today, man. And we definitely will have you back on.
Thank you
again. So
I'd be happy to be here again.
Yes, sir. So hopefully this is the first of many. So
okay.
And I'll make sure the next time you see the intro, I'm gonna sprinkle your segment. You'll
appreciate
it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, and we'll be hearing from you soon, bro.
Yeah.
The chops.
Was that a salute or a chop? All right, bro.
All right.
But yeah, 8-Bit. What you think? What you think,
hey,
bro?
Man,
I think it was a good podcast, bro.
No, another successful episode, bro. Another successful episode, bro. I'm gonna have to get some papers digitally added on here. Make it look like I'm official. Like, yeah, I got some papers, water. These perfect gifts. Perfect gifts.
I think we're on to something here, bro.
Hey, bro, look. Yeah. I just want my 10%. I just need my 10%, bro. You 8% off the top, 10% if it's coming after the top. So before the taxes, before taxes come, give me the 8%. If it's after taxes, it's gonna be 10, because then I'm gonna have to pay taxes.
Facts.
So I'm gonna just take mine off the top. But it was a successful podcast, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was a successful podcast, bro. I think this was pretty good. I think we on to something, bro. We just got to keep up with the consistency, you know. We just got to.
Hey, man, look, Wednesday. That's all it takes.
I think Wednesday is good, you know, because you got the Monday and you kind of like, Tuesday. Then Wednesday is like the hump day, and then we kind of send people off into the weekend with some good vibes, you know. I think Wednesday is a good spot. I agree.
Yes.
But all right, 8-Bit, man. I've held you long enough, big dog. I'm gonna go ahead and let you have the floor, bro.
My outro. Let me.
I'm gonna let you have the floor uninterrupted, and you go and give the people some parting words, big dog.
How could I finish up after Justin? There's nothing I can do. There's really not much I could even say. Yeah, you know what man, I'm gonna buy a harmonica, and y'all I'm gonna start practicing the harmonica, and I'm gonna get a jam harmonica session live on stream. I'm gonna learn to play my little teacup. But other than that, y'all already know. Y'all can find me on Twitch TV, 8-Bit of Fun. You can do the dance. But yeah. Y'all know 8-Bit of Fun on Twitch. I will stream one more time, and then I will be back on Monday. I'm going on my Valentine's Day starting Friday, where I gotta cook a whole bunch of food and feed Myra, and we gonna watch movies, and we having a slumber party in my living room. So that's it for me. But I will see y'all tomorrow, and then after that, I will be back Monday. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know, we family at this point. There's nothing else to can say. We family. I'm done saying you cut me out. Zig's never on time with these cuts. Come on, man, cut me out.
Show me a move.
It comes a new challenger, not in my caliber. Bitch, you weak as radish, what are you saying? Feeling spectacular, I can lay spatula. Sugar rocket high, I come with the hands. Zatch bell popping open the book. Quarter from the basket, hot niggas get shook. Feel like a me touch, you get stuck on my look. Full walls, hot nigga get cooked. Carries clothes, watching how I get soft. She play with the Pokeball, watch it evolve. I'm taking the call while I'm up in the jaws. A nigga get mad that I'm up in the jaws.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through. 8-Bit, Justin. This is a good episode. I can't even, episode 6, I think I'm on with the podcast. I think we're on to something, and you know, also episode 6 plus the bonus episode. So as always, if there's something y'all would like to see, let me know. You know, we have a lot of people that are in our community that have a lot of interests, and if it's episode 7, Kobe, thank you, dog. Thank you, bro. If there's some interest, or if there's somebody that you would like me to reach out to bring them on a podcast, hey, I'm in the advertising and marketing realm atmosphere in my day job, so I'm not scared to reach out to somebody and get rejected. You know, the answer's always no if you don't ask, right? So if there's somebody you like to have on a podcast and you would like for us to interview, let me know. If there's a certain topic you want us to talk about, you know, let us know. And yeah, with that being said, I think some housekeeping. Shout out to everybody on Facebook that showed up. Shout out to everybody on Twitch that showed up. If Cobalt said, I'll definitely let you know if anything or anyone comes to mind. Yeah, man. So I have a book full of topics and guests to bring on, so that's not a problem. I just want to make sure that I bring the content that you guys want, and you know, that's why today I brought in a musician. Justin Rabun's also a good friend of mine, because I heard that music was something that y'all wanted us to get into, so that's what we did. We delivered on that. So yes, sir. Hey, Simpu, what's good? Hey, y'all, shout out my homie Simpu on Twitch. She's pretty cool. She's just getting started with the Twitch journey. I don't think she's affiliate yet, but we'll make sure to get her affiliated. And shout out to the homie Tag TV out there in South Carolina playing some old Call of Duty Warzone action. Also, shout out 8-Bit on the ticker below. The guy that got me into Twitch initially, the guy that started it off for me. I wouldn't be here if it wouldn't be for 8-Bit. So shout out to Big Bro 8-Bit. And with that being said, all right, so we're going to do two things. We're going to play Justin's song Redeemed, which is live on iTunes. And then after that, we're going to play the outro and then raid somebody. So, hey, even though I'm not here, we're going to kind of mellow on out. So y'all kind of hang around and that'll be it, man. 8-Bit, like 8-Bit said a little bit earlier, he's going to be off this weekend. He's going to be on vacation. So for those in the Terabyte Discord and the Terabyte community, we'll try to come up with something while our boy is away on vacation. We'll try to do something. But other than that, y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all take care of each other, love each other, and don't spread hate, spread love. I gotta play Gundam. That would not be a good stream, bro, if I play Gundam. The only Gundam I know is the Ifrit Custom. And that's because I pulled it in the game when I played with him that one time. Other than the Ifrit Custom, I don't know. Oh, and Doms. So that won't be good. And I'll be doing a disservice to 8-Bit and those in the Gundam community. I won't even. It'll be borderline disrespectful if I do it because I'm gonna just be doing it such a disservice. But yeah. So we're gonna play the outro, Justin Rabun Redeemed on iTunes, and then raid. And if I don't see y'all after this, I'm sure I'll see y'all on Twitch or somewhere along the line. And with that being said, y'all have a good one.
We in the beast, I got you. Let's go. I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, hard, I go hard, I go hard, yeah. Talk sports and I'm in the game. Joe man, they know my name. I'm going hard, and I'm to the right like LeBron James. I'ma do it big, I'ma score hard, play it big, and I'ma take the charge. Poker face, and I'ma pull your card. Burp a player like a Heinz-Ward, I'ma block your side like my tumbo. Hall of Fame, I go T.O. Can I get that Stone Cold? The hell yeah, like Stone Cold. I'm in the game and I don't never lose. Defense is straight, give him the blues. Shake a man and I cross him on. When I shake the defense straight out the shoe, they call me Kyrie. No James, I do my damn thing. When it comes to this sports rap, I got this. I'm in the game, I want the throne and I want the ring. Got the city, I am the king. When it comes to this sports stats, you better ask Bob, and they know my name. I go hard, I go hard. 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 I go hard, I go hard.
Well, it went on down to Manly, to the place where I was born. 'Cause I had to get it right with the Lord before the angels blow their horn. Stuck my feet in the water. Water was so cold. Tears streamed down my face, and the Spirit just touched my soul. And I made me drift away. Tap out on to you, put my will on that road. I ain't coming back. There's a man by the river who could wipe your slate clean, but you just got to trust My friend, you got to believe that you may be a drifter, baby. Southbound on 10, put your wheels on that road. Don't you come back ever again. Inside to the block. Once you reach muddy water, it's redemption you find.